Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man at your service. Wearing the dress McDonald. Lovely. Resplendent, aren't they always? Reds, yellows, shot through with black and green. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous tartan. Anyway, folks, now you catch me now when I've rather bizarrely come home on a Friday night. Now, people who know me, which should be you guys, I have a Freedom Friday. Every Friday means I go out on the lash and have great, party times and just frivolity. But not so tonight, because A, I was working long hours in work, damn it, but didn't stop me having a few drinky poos afterwards. But tonight is the night of The Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance, the prequel to Jim Henson's awesome 1982 movie, his Muppet dark nightmare movie of The Dark Crystal. You've got the Skeksis and you've got the mystics, and they're all combined sort of thing spiritually. And the Dark Crystal rules the planet of Thra, but it's been shattered. And in the movie, they have to try and get the shard back to the big crystal to try, in conjunction with the stars, to try and rectify all the wrongs that have happened and make everything great again. I don't recall Huskies being part of it, but one of them did just sneak past me there. But in this prequel, this is before the prophecy. This is before the last two Gelflings have to perform the Odyssey and the prophecy in the movie. We were touted with having a sequel to it, having this, that, and the other to it, spin-offs and all sorts. Now, there were young adult novels, there were graphic novels, there was lots of things which Dark Crystal alluded to, and the universe, that world building was definitely enhanced and really went on to leaps and bounds, and it was great stuff. And finally, with Jim Henson's progeny, I think it's his daughter and his son, and directed by Louis Leterrier. Louis Leterrier, who, and this is the thing, I did not like this guy because he did the shitty Marvel movie, The Incredible Hulk, with Edward Norton playing the Hulk. I absolutely detested that movie. Tim Roth playing the Abomination. He was more of an abomination before he even fucking transformed. But it was just a shit film. I hated it beyond belief. I'm sorry, but the Husky dog has now found... We've had a Chinese for tea tonight. And you will know the Chinese food comes in little plastic containers, all wrapped up. So, is this yours? Is this yours? Ooh, all smells great. And of course, it all smells great and fucking tastes great to Husky, who then grabs it off the bloody top. We've all chiseled our food out, and she's fucking got it now on the floor there, and we'll now probably spend the next half hour ripping that plastic to shreds. But anyway, back to my main point. I've been really looking forward to this because there's so much more story to explore. The whole world before the shard, the crystal cracked, and the Skeksis ruled the planet of Thra with an iron fist. And this, Louis Leterrier did a crappy movie version of The Incredible Hulk. By all accounts, his 10 episodes for this season, which have now aired today, and I'm going to go and watch it in the next few minutes. The minute we wrap this up, I'm going to go and watch it. But apparently it's superb. But he's watched over. He's a big fan of the original Dark Crystal movie, and he's a massive devotee of the whole universe behind it. So nostalgia and the fact that he's kept the puppetry This TV show is 99% puppetry, but obviously, animatronics and puppetry has come on in leaps and bounds since 1982, and it still looks great. Now, the film still looks marvelous when you watch it now. The film looks incredible. The visuals are tremendous. The map backgrounds and some of the live action stuff. Yeah, like little kids riding the Land Striders in for distance shots. They're meant to be the Gelflings, but all worked out great. I adore that movie, adore it. And this TV spin-off is meant to really recapture all of that atmosphere with many of the same characters, many of the same scenarios, many of the same situations, but it expands that universe really to the nth degree. And CG does come into it, but only just to enhance the backgrounds. The puppetry is still there in your face. Obviously, I will talk more at length about how it looks and how the whole thing is directed, the story, the narrative, how it hangs together as I watch it. But I just thought, just to get myself in the mood, and maybe you guys too, there's the score for the original movie by Trevor Jones. Trevor Jones, who did, Cliffhanger, Last of the Mohicans with Randy Edelman, but Trevor Jones' stuff was the best, without a doubt. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, V for Vendetta, what is it? From Hell. The guy, he has action sorted. He has dark, brooding stuff, colours, melodic, motifs and themes are plenty. But the thing I love most about his original score for The Dark Crystal, you have the Podlings. Now the Podlings are what the Skeksis, the evil fucking reptilian vulture-like bastards, ooze the life force out of these to keep themselves alive. And and it's quite horrific the way they do it. But the Podlings have a dance. They have they're just like medieval party time, and they have this thing called the Pod Dance. Now, for this, Trevor Jones created this awesomely upbeat, kind of crazy, fucking medieval, well, quasi-medieval, quasi-dark age sort of like jig dance, kind of ridiculous thing, party time. But he used instruments from literally 5 centuries worth of musical invention. Tablas, got organs, mouth organs, weird quasi-piano type things, weird guitar type things. I have, of course, as you well know, forgotten the names of all these particular instruments, but fuck all that, listen to it. I'm going to play it for you now. So here we go. This is the Pod Dance. Whistles, flutes and all sorts. Sort of Greco-European, Portuguese elements. Turkish. Now in the film, there's all like, Muppets fucking dancing around, giving it loads. Listen to that. It's like a kazoo. A cone with like, grease paper over it. In a very dark movie of rites of passage, prophecies and revelations. The dark Garthim, which are cockroach-style, spider-like, reptilian creatures that crash in. They're the hunter monsters that go after the podlings and the gelflings as well. They are the Skeksis, monsters. They are the stormtroopers of the Skeksis. And they're fucking terrifying. It took about 10 people to operate them. So they're big things. But amongst all that, you get this. It's this quasi-medieval, pod dance thing. Sadly, it does lead straight into a Garthim attack, so almost the minute this ends, the Garthim storm the walls, and the whole party is destroyed. We've all been there. But what's interesting is that a lot of film score buffs were waiting for what the composer for the new spin-off is Daniel Pemberton. A great composer in his own right, without a doubt. And I've only just, on the way back home from like drinking after I downloaded the new score to the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, and I stumbled across a track called, what's it called? Zenpo! Exclamation mark. And it does appear to be a revamped version of what you've just heard. You're definitely talking, festivities, a feast, frivolity, all the apps. It's puppets. You might not get the other half. But can you see how it's evolved? Trevor Jones' score for the pod dance has evolved into this by Daniel Pemberton. There's a kazoo there. Lots of percussion. There's almost, bagpipe, wheelium pipe sort of vibe there. Isn't it good now? Isn't it good? I get the feeling, like in the first movie, the original movie, this will be a lovely interlude where you just go, okay. There's no shit going to happen just for a while now. Let's just relax and enjoy this world. This crazy, beautifully lyrical and emotional puppet world. My bongos are over there. No jokes. I've got some bongos down here too, but I ain't gonna play with them right now. So, I've seen none of the new prequel season at all. I've seen lots of imagery from it, but that soundtrack there, that little piece of music there, clearly has to coincide with the podling dance which you heard just previously, doesn't it? It's the same style, and I can't wait, So I'm gonna wrap this up because here's the original again. Trevor Jones. It's so friendly, upbeat, and sort of silly and zany, and you need it. And I have a feeling that in this prequel season, which is bound to spawn more seasons afterwards. Like, you're gonna need moments like this, moments of, like what you just heard before, brevity, because it's got to be dark. The reason why we know it's going to be dark is because the Gelflings, apart from 2, will be exterminated. It's going to be genocide. And so you're talking war, the Age of Resistance. They're gonna all the fairy folk, the nice folk, are gonna, the nice fairy puppets and muppets are gonna rise up against these spindly, honourable, fucking vulture-like, snot dribbling evil bastards with their horrible garthing, warmongers, and they're gonna lose, because quite clearly that's what happens. They're going to lose. But by all accounts, this season opens up the entire universe, so there's a lot more stories you can tell between now and the inevitable. So, I love this. It's quasi-medieval fucking, rave. All the peasants. How fucking catchy is that? I think he's enjoying it. Can't quite tell. He's got the pick between his teeth. Don't get me killed. But I know for a fact that in that particular piece of music you just heard there, he uses 5 centuries worth, Trevor Jones, of musical instruments. So, there's a musical heritage there, there's a historical sort of collage of what that kind of music can achieve. And, don't go thinking like people in yesteryears, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 500 years ago, couldn't get down and strut their stuff. Because to that, I think you can. Right, folks, I'm gonna now fuck off and go and watch Dark Crystal. Probably throughout the night I'll watch it. So you'll get a verdict on that. But another note, there are various things arriving. There's 2 things arriving tomorrow, so you're going to see those. I know about those. There's something arriving. Steve Smith, old Stevie, you know what it is. I don't. And Stevie Smith, great Stevie Smith, is sending this to me, and I will obviously unbox it and show it to you all. And God knows what it is. It could be a fucking bomb for all I know. And won't that be funny? Kilt-Man with his skiing do. I'm just going to open this fucking box here. Like, oh, aye, yeah. Oh, there's a fucking red wire and a blue wire. Well, what you fucking do there? Well, I think I'll cut the blue wire. Oh, no, fuck that. I'll go for the red wire. In fact, no, thinking about it, I'll go for both fucking wires. Boom! And just my hair will land like a muppet from Dark Crystal, and just skit around in front of the camera. Anyway, folks, keep it Celtic, keep it Kiltic. Keep it Kilted, keep it Celtic. I really have to work on that fucking tagline, because if the guy who created it can't get it right, what fucking chance does it ever have, Anyway, I've cut short of Freedom Friday for Muppets. Some would say I spend most of my Freedom Fridays in town drinking with Muppets. But hey, you know, that's another story. Guys, speak to you very soon. I've got a full night ahead of fantastical imagination, you know, and like just fantasy worlds come to life. Can't wait. So you guys have fun and watch it. Go and watch Dark Crystal. If you've got Netflix, it's there. Go and do it. Stevie, I'm awaiting that arrival. Guys, have fun. I'm gonna see you all fucking later. Skeksis is coming, yes?